Yes. First, like to say, how proud and excited I am to see so many people to come see us play today. That's a really huge blessing in itself, and want to make sure I give a lot of credit out to UConn, and they're just a really elite team, and it's something we're striving for here with this team that I have. Just also disappointed in some of the things that we did today, but it's something we'll grow from. Definitely anywhere you want to get to. If you're trying to climb up a mountain, you need some rough edges or you slide right back down. So we're going to hang on to it and we're going to keep pushing. But this is where we want to be. We want to play in the Amica. We want to get people to come watch us play at an elite level and do things the right way. And I think we can do that. But this was a great experience. Really, really, again, proud of just how Friartown, our fans came out to support us, and pray that in the future we can get this done again. Yes.
Nick, with so much pressure on you with the defense, you can't get the shots you normally get. You can't fill the lanes that you normally get. And you can't always practice that either.
Right. No, exactly. You're exactly right. That's something we tried to simulate. They do a great job. UConn does a great job of pressuring, like you just said. So our biggest thing was obviously take care of the ball. Can we get it just over the half court and let's see what we've got? We always fall back into our 4-out, 1-in offense, trying to get some movement there. But they did a great job of just staying with us. They were I think every time we turned around, there was a UConn player in our face. So something definitely to work on, and we'll be watching film to get better.
Was there a sense of excitement from your players knowing they were going to be able to play here? Just how do you feel like they responded to that?
No, are you kidding me? Absolutely. Very excited. I was just at the men's game the other day, and we really do things right. Steve Napolillo and Jill LaPointe, Kevin Kerbeck, those three, they get it done. And so just to get people here, their butts in the seat, and to see this place and the music, everything is louder. It's just so much more energetic. And so they were really excited, really excited.
In terms of like an adjustment to like this court, this gym, like how much was it there for you players?
Well, we do play a lot of our games in bigger arenas anyway. But so we did get a couple of extra practices in here just to kind of feel it out. But really, a hoop's a hoop. Any gym is home. So, hey, when that light goes, when that whistle goes, it's time to go. So it was a good adjustment. It was quick. I'm proud of them for that. Yeah. I'm sorry. Could you please repeat your question? What did I see? A number of the men's players? They were?
They were here.
Oh, that's amazing. I love that. They actually support us a lot, which is great. Kim English and the men, they come over to our games quite a bit, and alumni. I love that. We are a family here. He's got my back. I've got their backs. Those are my boys. I'm so proud of them, too. We're going to keep fighting. They had a great game just the other day. We get after it here in Friartown, so it means a whole lot for them to come see us.
You guys have really made Pages Navy uncomfortable in that first half. What was working well from the defense and keeping the movement in the first half?
Well, with Paige, she's amazing. The best thing you can do, honey, is get a hand up and pray, So just giving her a lot of credit. But we really wanted to try build a wall. We tried to switch everything, which it kind of, Olivia was one of the ones I was a little bit nervous about. When you switch 1 through 5, that means you got to pull your big outside, especially with a team that has so many weapons. But I think that did pretty well with that, just kind of keep her on her toes. But she's so smart anyway. But I do believe we did okay at some points, but the big word, everybody, is consistency. We have to get a score and a stop over and over again, and now you're talking. Now you're getting it done.
Just to elaborate on playing here, you mentioned that's something you want more of. That's a personal goal you have for the program, and why is it important for you to make that?
Yes, absolutely. I think it's because it's important probably all around with women's basketball in itself that this is a great time for the game that we play, the sport. When I played, honey, I knew who was there. Okay, so it's really awesome just to be in this atmosphere. It's more space. It's beautiful, great energy, like I said. And I just think, and I know that Providence College can be right there. We can compete with the best. We're going to get there. I'm going to keep thriving. But definitely, that was one of my goals, is to get more games here.
And certainly playing against someone like Paige, you see the branding and the following that she has, and just how much that's grown in women's sports and women's basketball in particular.
Yeah.
Your players, and when you're recruiting or developing or building a roster, you all must be very conscious of that other than that.
Absolutely. I think Paige is so good for the Big East. I literally tweet "Go Big East" sometimes on her things, because we are a conference. We are still as one. So the better she does, we get more recognition. That's just the way it is. And it does help with recruiting everything. When I speak about recruiting, I do speak about UConn because that is the standard and that's who we want to compete against. There's no disrespect from anybody else in this conference, but we all have to be in it all around together. Period, the Big East. And so it does affect everything. I'm proud of the young lady. I think she's going to be a terror in the WNBA and anywhere else she decides to go. But I'm a fan. I love women's basketball. A good basketball player is a good basketball player, whether you like them or not, right? Whether they're giving you 20 or 30, you better. Basketball is the respect of the game. So again, definitely just seeing Paige and her branding and everything, I think it's a great thing. It's wonderful. It's wonderful women's basketball.
Marta was able to find some traction offensively, found some spots to work in. What did you see that maybe she was seeing in attacking up there?
Well, first of all, Marta was our point guard today, and that's not her natural position. So I am really proud of her. I actually said that to the team. I think she had 15 points today. She was just trying to get it done, woman down, woman up. We've got a couple that are down, but, the whole atmosphere going into this game was to step up, somebody step up. And so I really believe she's one of the main ones. Made her mistakes, but tried to get it back. She's so easy to coach. Really proud of that young lady, really proud and thankful for her for wanting to run the point against UConn, something that she's not done, really. So she did a great job.
Coach, what are some of the things that you like from your team today and you want to bring that going forward?
Right. Well, we did break their press at times. We shot layups against UConn. We did do that. We did get some good looks. We got some open shots. They didn't always knock them down. But I think when we moved the ball well, we were more conscious with catching and meeting every pass and squaring up and seeing what you have amidst the pressure that they give. I think we did okay. We can definitely build off of that, but I am proud of that for them, making the extra pass, letting me continue to coach them hard throughout the game. They never had bad attitudes. They said, come on, let's go. It's always a positive huddle. You can't have negativity. You got to keep moving. So we just on to the next play. That was really the biggest thing right there. And then also towards the end of the game, I played everybody, I believe. Everybody got in and they knew the assignment. They tried to get some good energy. If people were going down, I tried to make some subs. But at the end of the game, our man-to-man defense that we picked up, we changed it. It was more aggressive, and I thought it did force some turnovers there and got us some good looks.
It's been a very difficult season. You haven't closed out a lot of games. You've been, 9, 11 games you've lost by possession, stuff like that. How frustrating is it been this year?
But do you like my highlights? Because, honey, I had grays. I had to change my hair color. No, it's been rough. But again, you have to learn from everything. And sometimes I felt like we haven't been, but we go back and watch the film. And women been stepping up. Obviously, everybody has their injuries and things like that, but we do have to close out the game. I mean, I will quote Gino did say big players make big plays at big times, and so you have to learn how to close out the game. And so we're still working on it. Again, trying to get these women to go places they've never been before. It's uncharted territory to win and win and win. And so that's one thing that I'm really trying to make sure I put into their hearts, that we can win. You're up, let's stay up, but they're not going to back down. So I really hope I'm answering your question. It's been a rough one, but it's not over yet. We're going to get back after it. We've got to go play an Xavier team that's ready to go. Billy's done a great job with that team too. So you cannot sleep on anybody in the Big East. That's why I love it. You got to get ready to go.
Erin, in your opinion, what separates UConn from maybe other teams?
Yeah, it's a great question. I really believe is probably, oh my goodness. Well, you want to say they put their shoes on. I was like, what's in those shoes? Dynamite? Like, what are they doing? I think it's consistency. They're tough all the time. Coach Ariema is able to coach them hard. He is who he is, and they respect that, and I love that. I'm a fan of his. I've watched him coach for many, many years. I played against his team when I was at school at Clemson, and all his teams have always been really tough and been in great shape. They're strong. They're strong athletes. They hold their ground. They don't get pushed around. And that is a standard for myself and the women that I coach. And so we will always do that. But that really is a separator. I really believe it. They're strong, and they do things consistently with the strength and the aggression that they have. And they have a lot of All-Americans. Just want to say, some of the best players in the world. Awesome. Go Friars. Thank you.